Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's tutorial, we are going to what we are going to see, we are going to see how we can create an OpenSearch cluster. What is OpenSearch? OpenSearch is a successor of Elasticsearch. So the Elasticsearch has been discontinued for the newer version, and after the last version of Elasticsearch, the latest version, if you see, it would be OpenSearch. So right now, instead of Elasticsearch, the new offering by Amazon would be OpenSearch. So in this tutorial, what we are going to see, we are going to create an OpenSearch cluster. After creating the OpenSearch cluster, we are going to enable the VPC logs. Once VPC log is enabled, this log we are going to stream into Amazon Cloudwatch. So as these logs get saved into Amazon Cloudwatch, in Amazon Cloudwatch, we will create a subscription filter. What this subscription filter is going to do is, in the backend, this subscription filter creates a Lambda, and the job of that Lambda is to push the logs, that is the VPC Flow Logs, to OpenSearch so we can visualize it by using Kibana. So in this tutorial, what we are going to see is we are going to stream AWS Cloudwatch Logs to Amazon OpenSearch cluster. So this entire tutorial, we are going to build OpenSearch cluster from scratch. We are going to enable VPC Flow Logs from scratch. Each and every step we are going to perform right now. So let's get started. So I will go back to my AWS console. Over here, search for OpenSearch. See, Amazon OpenSearch service, successor to Amazon Elasticsearch service. I will click on this. So over here, what we are going to do is we are going to create a new domain. So I'll just click on create domain. So when I click on create domain, I will show you how it is a successor. If I click on this drop down, you can see Elasticsearch last version is 7.10. After that, this is OpenSearch is the latest one that AWS is offering. So after 7.10, it is not offering Elasticsearch. So now let's go to our domain name. Over here, I will put the domain name as dc-OpenSearch cluster. So this is going to be our cluster name. So I am not going to enable any endpoint, custom endpoint. Over here, we will select development and testing. Keep the version as latest. No need to change it. For auto-tune, I'm not going to change it, but when we are going to change our instance type to T3 small search, you can see automatically the auto-tune option got disabled. And over here, I am going to increase the size of this node from 10 to 30. Now, if I go to snapshot configuration, network, let's keep as it is. So when I come to network, in this lab, what we are going to do is we are going to use public access. In public access, we will use fine-grained access control. In fine-grained access control, I am going to use master user as this, that would be admin. So create a new master user, and as per the password policy, set the password. So as per the password policy, I am setting the password over here. So I have set the password. Leave everything as it is, no need to do anything. For domain access policy, just click on only use fine grained access control, go down, and over here uh, we are not going to change the encryption. Let's keep it as it is. So guys, before I click on create, let's go through what we have done. We have given a domain name. After giving a domain name, we have selected a deployment type as development and testing. We kept the version as it is. Then for data nodes, we have selected t3 dot small dot search, and we have changed the EBS size per node. So currently we are only having one EBS. I mean to say one node. We will keep the network as public access, and we will use fine grained control access with a master user, for which we have created username and password. And after that, we are just going to go ahead and click on create. So guys, now what it will do, it is going to create a cluster. This is going to take 30 to 40 minutes. Okay. So meanwhile, this is getting created. So as a part of our tutorial, what I will do, I will go over here, and from here, I am going to select VPC, because we are till the time this cluster is getting created, let's enable VPC Flow Log. So I will click on VPC, then I will again click on VPC, then I will go to Flow Logs, and over here I will click on Create Flow Logs. So over here I will write VPC Flow Logs. Okay, we will keep the filter as all. Maximum aggregation interval would be 1 minute. We are going to send the logs to CloudWatch. Now, before sending logs to CloudWatch, what action we need to perform? Let's open a new tab, and over here I will open CloudWatch. Okay, so CloudWatch is opening. So inside CloudWatch, we are going to go in logs, under logs, log groups. So in log group, what I will do, I am going to create a new log group where I am going to stream my VPC flow logs. So VPC flow log would be going to this new log group that I am going to create. Over here, I will say VPC open search flow logs. Okay, let's give it as 1 month. Leave everything as it is. I will just click on create. So guys, as you can see, VPC OpenSearch Flow Logs has been created successfully. Now I will just click on this and you will see the logs. There is no log stream. The reason for that is we have not yet enabled over here. Now I will go back to my VPC console over here, refresh, and I'll just copy this name from here. Okay, let's go back. I will click paste. Okay, so the destination log group we have selected. Now the IAM role that has permission to publish the Amazon CloudWatch log group. So over here, what I will be doing is I will create a new role. Okay, so the IAM role must have permission to publish to the CloudWatch log group. Just click on setup permission. It will automatically take you to the IAM management console and provide you one default flow logs role, that is this. So I will keep it as it is, and you can see what kind of permission this role is providing. So these are the permissions that this role would be providing. That's it. So I will just allow this. So now this is created. So what I will do, I will just go here and search for flow. No, not flow. Let's plus refresh it. It has not yet flow logs role that we created. Now I have selected that. Once we select that, we will go down, we will keep everything as it is, and I am just going to click on create flow log. That's it guys, no need to do anything else. And then you can just do one thing, you can close this VPC console. Now over here you just have to wait for some time. It will start creating log streams over here. So why I perform these steps, VPC flow log right now, because till the time our open source cluster will get created, meanwhile logs would also be generated over here that we can use in our OpenSearch cluster to visualize the CloudWatch logs. So what I will do for now, as I said, it will take around 30 minutes. So for 30 minutes, I will just pause this video. And after that, we will start by configuring our OpenSearch cluster. And we will also configure the subscription filter for our CloudWatch log. That would be this VPC OpenSearch Flow Logs, so that this specific CloudWatch logs will start streaming to OpenSearch cluster. Okay, so I will just go ahead and pause for a moment. So guys, as you can see, the cluster has been created successfully and the dashboard URL is published. So if I click on this, it will open the dashboard where it will ask me to log in. I will log in with the master user that I have created. Admin. Okay, I will just click on explore my own data, global, confirm. Okay, now what I will do, I will just click on go back to CloudWatch Logs. Let me refresh it. And if you can see, the log stream is created, and the log stream is created successfully. There is data into it. So now what I'm going to do is I will go back to my log group. Over here, I will click on actions, subscription filter. Okay, before creating a subscription filter, let me show you one more thing. So now, if I click on this AWS Lambda, so if you see my screen over here, there is no function. Okay, so all these functions are say 2 years ago, 5 months ago, 7 days, 10 months. Okay, now when I'm going to create a subscription filter, this subscription filter is going to create a lambda. And what is the job of that lambda function? It is going to stream the logs from CloudWatch to OpenSearch. So let me go ahead and click on this. So now I'll create subscription filter, then I will show you which lambda gets created. Okay, so if I click on actions, subscription filter, create Amazon OpenSearch service subscription filter. I clicked on it. So over here, uh, I will select my OpenSearch cluster. This is my cluster name. Okay, then it is asking me to for an Lambda execution role. Okay, so what kind of Lambda execution role would be required? So if I go over here, it says Cloudwatch Lambda to deliver Amazon OpenSearch. You must specify an IAM role that grants Lambda permission to make calls to service name. Service name means this is our service name. Okay, so let me do one thing. I will go over here now. Let's go to IAM. I will click on IAM. So in front of you, I will create a new role. Create role. Okay. So in this AWS service, Lambda, next permissions. So over here, I will search open search. See, you can see Amazon OpenSearch service read only access service role policy. I am going to select Amazon OpenSearch service full access. Selected. Now I will select one more. So the another one would be AWS Lambda uh, VPC. Yes, this one. AWS Lambda VPC access execution rule. I will just select this also. Next, go to tags. Keep the name, tag name, and over here I will mention open search Lambda role. Next review. Over here I will keep the same name. Open search Lambda role. Okay, so this already exists. I will just make it as Lambda open search role. Okay, now over here you can see I have attached two policies: open search service full access and VPC access execution role. So as soon as I am going to create, oh sorry, let me create a role now. Just remember this name. I will just copy it. Now I will go over here, refresh it. Let me search open search. Sorry. See, this is my Lambda open search role. I clicked on it, Lambda open search role, as you can see. Now configure log formats and filters. So log format is Amazon VPC Flow Logs that we have configured. I will keep the subscription filter as blank. I'm not going to mention anything. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I am just going to go ahead and click on start stream. As you can see, it has started. Okay. Meanwhile, I will take you to our Lambda console. I will show you new functions. Will new see this new function 13 seconds ago. This automatically gets created. And what is this new function all about? If I click on this, see, this is the function responsible to stream your logs from CloudWatch to OpenSearch cluster. Okay. Now, now what I will do, so I will just wait. Okay. So now when I click on log groups, if you see, AWS Lambda log group is also created. So this is automatically created by Lambda. And now if you see VPC OpenSearch Flow Logs, one subscription. So this is the subscription that we have recently created to stream our logs. Let me go back to log groups. So in log group, what I am going to do now, I will just go to AWS Lambda OpenSearch. Okay, so the logs are also streaming over here. So now let me go in OpenSearch and try to create an index. If I click on discover, see, in discover it is not giving me an option of add index. Okay, now if I click on create index and I click on star, it will not allow me. The reason for that is the log is not yet streaming to OpenSearch cluster. So why it is not streaming? Let's go to uh, CloudWatch. In CloudWatch, we have opened the Lambda logs for the Lambda that has been created. I will click on that Lambda. And guys, as you can see, we are getting an error. If I click on this, it is saying error and no permission for indices and user and backend roles. Okay, so what we are going to do is I'm just going to copy this backend role from here. Copy. Okay, I will go to OpenSearch cluster. In OpenSearch cluster, I will go to security. In security, I will go to roles. In roles, I will select all access. And under all access, I will click on mapped user. So this is the user. So over here, we will click on manage mapping. Okay. And I will just click, paste my backend role over here. I will click on map. See, role all access successfully updated. It is updated. Now, if I go back over here to my logs, let me see by any chance if we are getting the same error. Let's wait for a few moments. Meanwhile, I will go to the OpenSearch cluster. Now I will again go to discover. See, uh, now when I click on discover, it is asking me to create index pattern. If I click on this, now in front of you, I am going to select star and see your index pattern matches one source CWL 2022. So what I'm trying to show you is, as per my understanding, the logs have started streaming to OpenSearch cluster. But let me provide you proof by going to the logs. Let me refresh it. So guys, as you can see, now we are not getting, see, info success. Okay. Now we are not having any failed items. That means, see, till here we were getting error, invoke error. Now we are not getting any invoke error. Okay. So let me take you back to our uh, OpenSearch. Now we are going to create index. Why we are creating index? After creating this index, we are going to we would be able to discover the VPC flow logs that is streaming into CloudWatch. Now I will click on next step. It's very easy. Just select time stamp over here and click on create index. So guys, that's it. Now here you would be able to discover your logs, that is the VPC logs, where you can see that. Click on this button, go to discover. So guys, as you can see, your logs have started streaming. Now what I will do, I will to reconfirm, I will add the log group name. See, what is the log group name? VPC OpenSearch Flow Logs. I will also add the log stream name. See, the log stream name is FE79-ALL all. Okay, I will take you back to the log group and let's reconfirm. See, the log group, sorry, the log group name is VPC OpenSearch, and if you see FE79-all, it is the same that you can see over here. Now, to reconfirm it again, let me add message column also, and here you can see it is showing the entire message that is available in your logs, which is there over here. See, this is the same logs that is getting displayed over there. See, same line, reject, okay, and all. See, same. So guys, that's it for this tutorial. So what we saw in the tutorial, we created an OpenSearch cluster, we configured VPC Flow Logs. While configuring the VPC Flow Log, we created a new Cloudwatch log group, and we were streaming our VPC Flow Logs in the Cloudwatch log group. After doing that, once our cluster was ready, what we did, we went ahead and created a subscription filter for our Cloudwatch log. That was this OpenSearch. So when we created our subscription filter, so at the time of subscription filter creation, we were able to see that a new function got created. As soon as the new function got created, this new function of Lambda automatically creates a log group over here where it streams its log. So if you can see never expire, this has been created automatically by Lambda. So when we went into it, we saw there was one error 443. So to resolve that error, we copied the backend role from that specific error and we pasted that in our open source cluster. After that, our logs started streaming to OpenSearch, and to re-verify, we created an index. After creating the index, now you can see we can discover the logs, and we have verified that the correct logs are coming by checking the log group name and the log stream name. So that's it for this uh, tutorial, guys. I hope this might help you in the OpenSearch cluster creation and streaming your logs. So let me tell you one more thing. If before we end this session, there are different log groups. For every log group, you can do the same. Just click on the log group, go to actions, create subscription filter, and start creating subscription filter. By any chance, if you don't see the logs are streaming over there, make sure you check the logs for your Lambda, which is getting created as soon as you create a subscription filter. So thank you for joining the session, guys. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.